going to talk about therapy with some brain injured students or students that are aphasic. Usually this is because of some sort of brain injury, car accident. It can be from a stroke also. The majority of you will be working in schools, so you're probably thinking about 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th graders that have been in car accidents. The thing to remember with these children is their language used to be normal. It used to be typical, and they can get very frustrated when they can't do simple things. You need to monitor that. Today we're going to talk about a concept that is very simple, but we're going to try and do it in a reasoning way so that they can work on some reasoning skills. Keep in mind that no matter what you're working on, a lot of children who have had any type of brain injury have difficulty recalling names. It's not that they don't know what it is, it's that they cannot come up with the name. It can be as simple as the color of a marker. One way to give the students or clients a little assistance in naming, since that's an area of difficulty, is to simply write the name of the color in the color it is. For example, blue is written in blue, green is written in green, and purple is written in purple. Another way is to just give them a list of words. Many times they know what it is, they just can't come up with it. So that if they can look at a list of words, it gives them the cue that they need. This activity is done to help them start reasoning, to do step-by-step activities and start deducing how things are the same and how they are different. These are skills that in the past would have been simple for them and now are very difficult, so you may see some frustration. This activity we're going to do is a reasoning activity. It's going to teach the students how to do some step-by-step reasoning on how things are the same and different. Now keep in mind, these are students, people, adults, who previously performed in the average or typical range and now, because of some sort of brain injury, are having some difficulty. So they may get frustrated very easily, and you need to watch for that. The first thing I would do, and I would like you all to do this also, is to print off a copy of the blank flowers pages, just as it is here. Take 10 minutes and try and solve the puzzle yourself using the key at the top. The directions are very simple. You need to look at the petals and make the petals either green or purple. The centers have to be either purple or blue, and the leaves have to be either blue or green. The key is that none of the flowers can look exactly the same. Make sure you go through each flower and make sure every single one is different than the others. Now, once you do this, I want you to come back and we're going to go through the step-by-step directions on how you would show a student how to problem solve, how to do it. Once they come back, if they've done it, great, have them explain how they came up with it, because sometimes they can do it but they can't talk about it. That's part of the deficit. If they can't talk about it, you need to help them walk through it. If they were not able to do it or became frustrated very quickly, you need to provide them with a very strong sample such as this on how to do it. You're going to start by having them color all of the petals on 4 different flowers, purple, and all of the petals on 4 flowers, green. So if you look at the example, it would be 4 flowers have all purple petals, 4 of the flowers have all green petals. The next step would look like this. You would have them take and color 2 centers blue of the flowers that have purple petals, and 2 of the flowers that have green petals, you would color those centers blue. Then you would have them take and color the centers purple on 2 flowers that have purple petals and on 2 flowers that have green petals. The third and final step would be to color the leaves. Now the key here is to make sure none of the flowers are the same. The way to do that is to be splitting by 2. You're going to take 1 flower that has purple petals and blue, a blue center. You're going to color those leaves green. You're going to take 1 flower that has green petals with a blue center and color the leaves green. You're going to then take and color 1 flower that has purple petals with a purple center with green leaves, one flower that has green leaves with a purple center with green leaves. Then you're going to go back and you're going to color the remaining leaves blue. Once it is completed, you're going to walk step by step and show them how none of the flowers are the same. Have them look at each flower and see if it is different than the others. For example, this one has purple petals, a blue center, and green leaves. Ask them if it is the same as this one. This one has purple petals, a blue center, and blue leaves. You might also ask them how they are different. If they are getting overwhelmed with stimulus, you're going to cover up the parts you don't want them to see, such as this. So they're only looking at 2 flowers at a time or 3 flowers. The key to this activity is to make them problem solve the puzzle, and then go through it with them so they understand how each thing is different. Keep in mind that they may get frustrated and you need to monitor that frustration level.